I'm already here at the Argyle airport site, just 4 minutes past 5. Now, the Sun Country aircraft, a charter flight from New York, which left about quarter past 1 this afternoon, should be touching down here about 5:35 p.m. this afternoon. And already we have a number of persons gathered here to witness that flight. Some of them didn't really know exactly what time because the flight was delayed. So we have a number of vehicles parked here. Persons are waiting to have a view of this aircraft that will be touching down here at the Argyle airport site. There you can see them, they're gathered all the way along the roadside. Here we have a number of vehicles, and we also have our Consul General to Canada, Fitzhuggins, sitting right there on the wall talking to Mr. Agard and friends. And along this route, we have a number of persons gathered here just waiting for that moment when that aircraft, Sun Country aircraft, it's a 737 aircraft, and flight number is SY8611, coming out of JFK here. It is a chartered flight put on by Hot FM, I believe, bringing in persons maybe for a show that they're going to put on here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the Carnival. And over there in the distance, you can see the Musty Company hangar is completed more or less. I believe it is completed. You can see the gate. The gate is in a nice green gate, and next to that there on the lower end or south end is the other hangar that was built earlier on. So I'm here waiting for the arrival of that flight that will be coming in about half an hour's time. And the weather is kind of bleaky out here. We have some dark clouds overhead. The yacht is on the ground. The yacht flight just came in there on the ground over there. And we have some small jets landing, as you can hear in the recording. Small jets will pass you right now there. We have just seen the light coming in out there. If you notice that small light you see in there, that's it there lining up. What's the idea? Coming. Well, it has landed smoothly, and as you can see up there in the north, it's the rain that is going towards the west northwest side. It's going up on the turning head up there towards Sonora. Well, the rain ran me, so I had to go and shelter. We had some good rain coming down here. But the plane is still out there. It's now being refueled. There you see the Rubis truck next to it there. We have the lights on, and we are still here waiting for the departure of this Sun Country aircraft that came in around 5:35 p.m. this afternoon from New York with a charter flight. So there we have our runway lit, and down at the south down there we have the security vehicle checking the runway to ensure that there isn't any debris on the runway to cause any problem when this aircraft takes off to go back to New York. Most of the people who were here earlier to see the plane touch down, they have gone, but only a few of us still here. I really want to see it take off, so I'm still here. All up was lined with vehicle, and now just a few more vehicles on the roadside, and almost everybody in the vehicle sheltering the rain, but I am still out here. The rain has stopped and I am still here, just giving you a little peep, those of you who really couldn't be here and want to be a part of the happening here at the Argyle airport. This is just a video to give you a peep for some look at what has happened here this afternoon, Saturday the 1st day of July 2017. So there the security vehicle is making its way back to base after it has done its security checks. Yeah. And these checks normally are being done when there is a lull in activity here at the airport. When there isn't any plane coming in, it is being done in between. Naturally they will know because they will get the direction from control tower. Right, so in a while from now, it is almost 1 hour since this aircraft has landed here at Argyle, and after all the necessary checks and whatever it has to do, it's going to be taken off here from the Argyle airport. As you can see, the air bridge, this is the number 7 air bridge. This is, you know, the air strip has 7 areas for plane. This one is the 7th one, not 7, 9 I think, and this is the 7th one. Then the other air bridge up there is the 8th. Then we have another area for a big plane but no air bridge. So here you can see the air bridge is still next to the aircraft, and inside of the aircraft we have these guys going up the steps there to go into the air bridge. I am waiting here to have to capture the flight when it takes off from the Argyle airport, and that shouldn't be long from now. I guess in the next half hour or so. I'm not too sure exactly when it's going to leave, but I guess it probably will be in the next half hour, 45 minutes or so. Now the airport is lit, place is looking bright. All the lights seem to be functioning. I'm not seeing any that isn't functioning, and we have another security vehicle just passed on the shoulder area of the runway, going towards the south, traveling along the eastern side of the runway, heading south, also doing a check. You know, first the first check that was on the runway itself, we have this one doing the shoulder of the runway. I am not sure if it's going all the way around to the bottom and then come up on the outer end, but I will see it if that is what it's going to do in a while from now, because quite obvious that will still be here and I will be able to see exactly how it is done. But this is just to let you know, I'm here with you at the Argyle airport site, and I have just witnessed the landing of the charter flight coming in from JFK. It's left there about 18 minutes past 1 this afternoon, and take about 4 hours 15 minutes to get to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it came down the west coast, that is the side opposite to where we are. I'm on the eastern side of the runway, so it came down on the western side, coming down all to the back of Chateaubriand, right, coming down that side, coming around the leeward side, and coming into the Argyle airport. Now, like I have told you earlier, it is quite obvious now that my belief was that the security vehicle that just went down along the eastern shoulder area of the runway, I told you that I'm looking to see if it will come up on the western side. Well, that is exactly what is happening, and you're going to see it as it approaches right there. You see that flashing yellow light, that's it coming up there on the western side of the shoulder. So earlier we had one doing the runway checks, and now we have one doing the shoulder checks. And quite obvious, we have to do these checks periodically, very often, to ensure that everything is functioning as they should. All the lights are working correctly and so forth. So there you have it. The weather has ceased now, but it's still cloudy. We have some dark clouds still hovering overhead. I'm not too sure if it's going to rain. Well, quite obvious it will rain again, but I'm not sure how soon that will be. But I'm hoping that it does not rain before I get to capture the aircraft leaving here, the Argyle airport. Well, I'm still here, and you see the place so lighted now. You can see that's our airport over there, all lit up. Very soon the plane will be leaving. Don't know how much longer it has on the ground, but I'm still waiting patiently. And now you can see that the air bridge has been removed from the aircraft, and now we have the pushback, um, that white motorized vehicle you're seeing just in the area of the air bridge that is connected to the wheel of the aircraft, and that will push the aircraft back away from the air bridge where it can start up and then start a taxi along the taxiway onto the runway and take off. So in a while from now, and it is just 10 past 7, and still waiting to see this aircraft take off here from the Argyle airport. So there you see it now, it is being pushed back, and it's going to push back in a position, then it's going to start its engine and taxi down the taxiway and then onto the runway. So there you see they're guiding it back. There's of course with the ground handling staff there, and you see it's going to be pushed back into position. Here we are at the Argyle airport, and I am here on the eastern side where we have the Johnson Hill, where we have that main road looking back towards the west. I have not gone over there to see anything. I just rather stay here and get the action from here when the plane lands and when it takes off. That is my main concern, not who came off the plane. Somebody else will do that. So here we are, as you can see. There it goes now. So there it goes, Sun Country, taking off from the Argyle airport. Lift about the Charlie taxiway area. There it goes.